I decided to get up, take my guitar. I used to play a guitar. Take my guitar and just slam it on the head of my other drunk friend. So let me give you a background. It's Christmas. My father, this was around 2.5, 3 years ago. So it was Christmas, New Year. My father had traveled to Armenia. We still lived in Beirut. My whole family was in Armenia. And I was at Beirut alone. It was gonna be my first Christmas and New Year away from my family by myself. So what we decided to do is we decided to have a house party, of course, because that's what you do when your parents are not home and you have the house to yourself. So we were around 7 people. We took a lot of beers, we bought some vodka and stuff. We were having fun, but around 1 a.m. Out of 7, 4 of them were gonna leave to another party, and we were gonna stay. We were 3 together. We were gonna stay there the night. We were gonna stay at my place tonight. So one of us didn't drink at all. Like he doesn't even drink beer. He's free of alcohol. So we had a few drinks, me and the other guy. So what happens is this guy who doesn't drink likes to pour drinks. Now he doesn't drink, but he likes to pour drinks, and you can see where this is going. So he tells me, guys, we haven't opened the bottle of vodka. Let's just open it and I'll fill you guys up. I'll make you shots. And we were like, cool, yeah, 1 shot wouldn't hurt. So he fills the first shot. We take the shot. Everything's good. And he goes like, dude, that was so dope. Let me do another shot. And I'm like, okay, we can go for another round. Yeah, he pours us another round. We drink that round. Dude, round 3. We were like, okay, we can do another round. We take 3rd round, 4th round, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds of vodka. Like we were taking shots like crazy, and he was just having a blast pouring vodka, and he wasn't thinking what the fuck is going on with this. 2 guys, they had 8 shots of vodka. In the end, after 8 shots, we were like, dude, no, cut it. It's too much. And basically the bottle was empty. So we were still okay. We were inside the house. Now, you might have noticed, if you're a person who goes out and drinks, the vodka doesn't hit you until you breathe in some fresh air. That's when it freaking hits you, right to point. So what we do is, drunkly, we decide to take the dog on a walk. And my dog was just out of the hospital. He had a leg injury. He was a rescue puppy. He was a pit bull. So he had a leg injury. His hip was broken. The owner before me had broken it, the motherfucker. But that's a story for another time. So what we did is, we decided to take the dog on a walk because he had to piss. And what we did is, before we went down, I carried him downstairs. And mind you, the vodka hadn't really hit us by that time. But by the time we go down and we breathe in some fresh air, everything goes down the hole. Like everything gets fucked up. We were laughing, we were walking sideways, and one of the guys, I don't know if I even had the dog on leash or not. So what we do is we walk the dog, and I remember my other drunk friend was pissing everywhere. He had his private parts out, and he was pissing everywhere on the road, and he was shouting, and we were laughing, and we were just having a blast. We reached under the building, our house, and I don't know why I decided that the building was covering the moon, and I wanted to see the moon. So me and my drunk friend decided to push the building from the way. We wanted to push it away to see the damn moon. And we start to fucking push the building, and we were pushing, and he was going like, dude, is the building moving? And I'm like, yeah man, yeah, it's moving, just keep pushing. And we were dying at this time. We were just laughing, and the other one who wasn't drunk, he was on the ground. He couldn't bear himself. We were 2 idiots pushing a building. So we get into the gate of the building, and my non-drunk friend tells me, "Dude, pick up your dog. He can't get up the stairs. You should lift him up." And I just take a look like this at the dog, and then I turn around to my friend and I go like, "You pick him up," and I just continue going up. And he does. What is he gonna do? He's gonna leave the dog downstairs. He can't. The dog can't walk up the stairs. And he was the reason why we were drunk. So he basically just shut the fuck up and carried the dog up. Now, we were at the front door of our house, and I'm trying to open the door, and somehow I don't know how or why we just tripped standing. We just tripped. I know why, because we were drunk, of course. So we just tripped on the guy who wasn't drunk, and we break his phone. He had an iPhone back then, iPhone 6. And we break his phone. That was the biggest karma is a bitch moment ever. He broke his iPhone 6 and he just had it fixed off a broken screen. He had a broken screen, he fixed it. Next day, he gets us drunk, we flip on him, he breaks the screen again. So that was so fucking like karma hit him so hard at that point. So we go inside, we're sitting around, I don't know what we were doing, but I don't know when and why and how I decided to get up, take my guitar, I used to play a guitar, take my guitar and just slam it on the head of my other drunk friend. And I don't know why I don't know why I did it. I just took the guitar and I go like, "Bam, bitch!" And it just breaks on his head. It was like in the movies where the guitar just burst from underneath, but it didn't burst, it just cracked because it's a fucking guitar. It's not just gonna break on his head like an egg. So he starts shouting, and the sofa flips that he was sitting on, and I'm dying on the ground. The dog was sleeping on the couch he had his own room, so he was sleeping. He was out of the picture. He was safe from us. And we were dying, and the guy who wasn't drunk was so angry. He broke his phone, but he can't sustain himself because it was his fault to begin with. And I was just, can you imagine hitting somebody on the head with a guitar and then seeing him flip with a sofa to the ground? And we were dying, and he was just picking up all the glass things, putting them away so that we wouldn't break them. And technically that's how the night was going. It was around 4 a.m. by now.